All right. I think we're live. Before anything, let me just make sure that the audio isn't wonky. Check the audio on my phone real quick just to see. Let's see here. Better safe than sorry. I'll get into the reasons why here in a second. Why I want to double check. All right, I think we're good. The audio sounds good. Recording's live. I think we're good. Cool. So, if you've been watching my videos the last couple of days, or really the last week or so, you'll know that I've been trying to go live, specifically to do these kind of late night check-ins, just play around a little bit, see what's going on in my island. But either the capture card or my computer or the internet have had different plans. But I think we've figured out all the technical stuff. So we're just going to dive right in. Tonight's going to probably be pretty casual. I'm honestly probably going to stream for about an hour, give or take, I would say. Really what I want to do is I just want to check in. Again, if you've been watching my videos, you know that my main focus right now is I don't want to miss a single day in any of the stores, whether it's the grocery store, the clothing store, whatever the case might be. So I want to check in on all of those to make sure that we're unlocking everything. But I'm also building out this story, and I'm trying to figure out, what is the best, most entertaining type of video that you guys enjoy? Is it, taking these highlights from the live stream? Is it recording kind of the typical Let's Play? What makes the most sense? So we'll be kind of testing things out. I want to hear from you guys what you think makes the most sense. But for now, let's just dive in and check out what we have in store for us today. As always, we'll start out with our wishing fountain and see what we have. $124.90, which is great. Got a good chunk of change. Wow, we just passed the $1,000 mark. Okay, so we're sitting in a pretty good spot right now. I know the video I recorded yesterday, I said that I would try to actually play in the morning or in the afternoon so that I could go to the market and see what the market looks like in the morning or the afternoon, because I've only ever seen it at night. Didn't do that. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Today was pretty busy. I spent some time figuring out the internet issues, getting things hardwired. We're sitting in a good spot. So pretty excited for the streams. I also have been looking at wanting to go live on TikTok as well. The only thing, honestly, with going live on TikTok is I think you need 50 followers at the very least. It feels like that's what the app is telling me. So really, really close. We're sitting at 48. We got 10 subscribers right now on our YouTube channel, which is awesome. Super, super excited for all of the new subscribers to be joining us. So without further ado, I guess let's get into the clothing. I want to see what the clothing looks like for today. Let's see. The jogging outfit, I feel like our me Hannah, she wears this when she goes jogging, so I wonder if this is just like the same version, but you can wear it anytime. I don't know. Again, today okay, actually this one might work. This one's kind of similar to the outfit that Lord wears if we compare it with the right bottoms. We're gonna get this just in case. I still do want to make a custom outfit for Lord, but it's just so much easier if I can just buy something that's already done. Even this one. Nah, that one feels a little bit different. We got some gym attire. I don't know who nobody on our island is going to wear that right now, but it could work out for us later on. We have a tennis racket bag. I do like the backpack. I think the backpack's pretty cute. We can go for that, at least to catalog it, make sure we have it. Tennis racket, slip-on sandals. The price tag is interesting. I guess we could, like I said, I want to try the catalog, everything that we can. So I'll grab that. Let's see what else we have here. No, all this stuff is the same old stuff. So yeah, nothing crazy new today. Still looking over a salsa outfit for our Chiquita banana. So we'll have to see about that. Let's go check in on the grocery store.
Welcome.
See what we got. We got some croquettes, chili prawns, chocolate sundae. Yeah, I think this is all new. Oh, all new except for the creme brulee. Right? Yeah, because we already have one. So I'm guessing everything else is new.
Thank you very much.
Cool. We'll do that. And then I guess should we watch, yeah, let's watch the news first, and then we can go to the night market. See what's popping off with the news today.
This is Miis News for April 25th, 2026. The latest in a series of island challenges saw Hannah facing off against her own face. Faces, of course, are not usually top of mind when one considers items that can be stretched. Bubblegum, yes. Budgets, sure. But faces. This reporter has never heard of such a thing. Nevertheless,
what a crowd.
shrugging off the horrified screams of bystanders, Hannah got off to a great start, stretching her face to grotesque new lengths.
Okay.
Sadly, it seems that there is a world record for this, but Hannah's face met its limits just before breaking it. Bonus public service announcement: do not try this at home. We asked residents for their reactions.
What am I supposed to do after hearing that?
Honestly, yeah, Mr. Hemsworth, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm supposed to think.
Thanks for watching. I'm Cameron, and this has been the 10 o'clock news.
Okay. Let's go check out the night market. I guess we could see what Cameron and, who's this, 11? Sharing their hopes and dreams. Cute. Alright, let's check out the night market. See who's working the night. Chiquita banana. Love to see it.
Step right up.
Yeah, we'll take the mystery bag. Let's go. Let's see what we got tonight. Don Bing. Okay. Ooh. Sparkling star set. Okay. That's cute. Kung Fu shoes. I don't know what is super Kung Fu about them, but sure. Oh, yeah, that's it. I always forget it's always 3. It feels like it should be 4, right?
Sure to stop
I think
by
every
again
night when I check
tomorrow.
this, I always think that there should be another item and there isn't. So, okay. Let's see what else we've got going on. So we've got somebody dreaming. It looks like Hannah's dreaming. Let's see what she's dreaming about first. We really got to do something about Mr. Hemsworth's room. It's honestly, it's just kind of scary. The fact that there's just a white box. I also wonder, can we reorder? I don't think so. No, doesn't look like we can. No, we can just change it. Okay. That's kind of, I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but I would love for Mr. Hemsworth and Hannah to be next to each other since they are married now, but that's okay. I guess I can't. There's no way for me to like grab it or anything, is there? No, I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, let's see what Hannah's dreaming about. Very in love with Mr. Hemsworth. Okay. This cake, man. I could have done so much better on that cake. And the fact that I didn't almost bothers me more because we've had a Miis News Miis News segment about it. We have a dream about it. I think it came up in something else too that we're doing.
Must have been my imagination.
So, it would be nice to maybe not have it come up as often. But that's okay. Next time. Maybe I'll create something to take its place, and then after I create something to take its place, at that point then I'll get rid of it or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Must have been my imagination.
Is it just gonna repeat? I think it is. Okay, yeah, we can bounce out of that. I can never tell when it's gonna, like, when it's one of those dreams that it's gonna repeat or if it's gonna end. And I never want to end it early. Okay, she got strawberry cake.
What's
Again,
up?
I even laugh at the fact that I called it strawberry cake when there's 2 strawberries on it. Let's see, for Hannah, I think we could probably... Let's maybe give her a snack. This can be her little midnight snack. Let's just give her that strawberry cake. Is it under her food? Or where am I missing? Oh, duh, it's under the custom stuff. Okay, never mind. We can give her the strawberry cake. That'll be her little meal for the evening.
Right now. Roar.
Oh. Okay, well, never mind. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. If you don't want cake, I won't give you cake. Let's see. Let's see what Butters wants. Butters. It looks like Butters wants to be friends with somebody, which... Let's see what that
good
is.
Evening. I want to try living with 11.
Living with 11. Okay. Well, I'm not going to stop him.
If I lived with 11, we'd
That's kind of the thing. Whatever my Miis want, I just kind of want to let them do
every day if 11 and I live
do whatever
together.
it is. Something they would enjoy doing every day if 11 and Butters lived together. This is tough because they are so different. What would be something good for them to do? Part of me wants to say like parkour because of 11, but that doesn't feel like it fits Butters very well. So what I'm trying to think is what would be something that Butters would want to do that 11 would also want to do. I guess, I mean, Butters is a kid, and 11, the version of 11 that we've created is also a kid. So I guess we could do play pretend. It's a pretty tame response, but I think it works. And I think it could potentially blend in well with some of our other stuff later on. And who knows? Maybe they won't even want to live together, or maybe 11 won't want to live with Butters.
I think you're right. I'll go talk to her. Hear me out, okay?
Sure. What's up?
Well, if the two of us live together, what's something you think we enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together.
Moment of truth.
1, 2, 3.
Play
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
I'm actually pretty
A perfect
surprised,
match.
honestly,
Let's move
because
in together.
I mean, they're both fairly new Miis on my island, so they haven't really had a lot of time to meet or get to know each other or anything. So I'm pretty surprised that they want to move in together. But hey, I'm not gonna stop them.
This is gonna be a blast. Don't you think the houses here are a little small? I'm thinking.
Oh, this is only making my issue of having no place for the big house is even worse, though. Because this is what, house number 3? Yeah, because their houses were here. I mean, I could always put it where it doesn't fit perfectly. I almost want to... Let's maybe just leave it back here for now. And then I'll figure that out later. I need to figure out something with these big houses, because now I have 3 of them, and I have no clue where to put them.
I'm sure we'll
maybe
have
towards the end of the stream,
living in this
we'll
house
do
together. Do
some
you have any ideas
island
for what
designing
to
and
call our
stuff.
household? If you have a good name for us, I'd love to hear it.
For name? No, we can leave it, especially knowing that we can change it later, because if somebody else moves in, that could change it quite a bit, so we'll see. Alright, let's go check in on Old Man Cedar. So Old Man Cedar, I recorded it in the video yesterday, but I haven't posted that video yet, so none of you guys know about Old Man Cedar. But I want to run kind of an experiment where we have Old Man Cedar. He's a little hermit. He's lived on this island. His backstory is that he's lived on this little island all by himself for years and years and years. And I mean, yeah, he's just a hermit. I do want to come up, like I said, with a little backstory. I just want to see how much can you progress one of these Miis if they're completely isolated, right? Because he's not bumping into people, he's not meeting people, nothing's really happening. And then my idea is that in the future we would add maybe another Mii to his island, and that Mii, their backstory can be that they were in a boat crash. Something happened that got them to the island. I haven't thought too much, too far ahead about it. I do also want to see what you guys have to say and what you guys think would be, a good or potentially interesting backstory for him. But for now, we have Old Man Cedar, who is an old man hermit living in his little log cabin on this island. I do want to design this island out a little bit too, to be more overgrown. So maybe we can work on that too.
Got a sec. I wanna chat.
Yeah, sure. Oh.
I'd like to think I'm cool, but am I the coolest?
Don't say that about yourself, Old Man Cedar. You are the coolest.
I am not. But who is the coolest? Someone has to be. Give me a name.
Who is the coolest? The name of the coolest person ever. Oh man. The coolest person ever. See, I guess this is the downside to the live streams, right? I have I have to think of this on the spot, whereas normally when I'm recording a video, I can just cut out the 10 minutes of me brainstorming who I think the coolest person is. Coolest person. Who do I think is the coolest person? I think, actually, I think if we're thinking about cool in the sense of like somebody who is just like, they have a really cool style, really cool everything about them, let's go with Lana Del Rey. I know it's a little bit of a different answer than maybe what I was even thinking, but I feel like just like when we're talking about cool, Lana Del Rey is cool, And again, I think this could blend in well with some other answers that we have as time goes on. So we'll go with
Lana Del Rey.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that name alone is pure.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Lana Del Rey.
I'm cooler.
I'm cooler for having said it out loud.
The music for that, whenever they ask you for the name of somebody and it plays that music, the music is always so scary. Alright, Old Man Cedar, let's give you some food. You look like you're kind of hungry. We can do... Gotta do something that feels like it would be found on this island, so ideally not any of this. Maybe either fish or... Honestly, a melon kind of feels like it would be a good fit. We can buy him one.
Thank
I don't
you
think we've
very
given
much.
melon that. Well, we must have because we bought it, so we must have given it to somebody. Here, you can have your little melon, buddy.
Yum.
Okay, he liked it. So far, for none of our Miis, we don't have any loves and we don't have any loathes. So, be curious to see what what those are as time goes on. As far as other things with him, yeah, I don't really have... I mean, let's just see. I don't think we have any treasures that make a ton of sense for him. A solar panel. I mean, here's the thing. He is a hermit. He lives on his own island. Very clearly, he has electricity. We can see there's a light bulb hanging above his head. So he's very clearly a... Like, he's not that far away. That's what kind of the thing, too. We could also give him a pet. We could give him a pet fish. Pet tuna fish. I kind of like the idea of a solar panel. I feel like that feels very fitting. Because, again, I do want to have this interesting backstory for him. And I think we're already kind of working on creating that. But there is, again, a light bulb above his head. So he has to get electricity somehow. So maybe we give him the solar panel. And I also have no clue who else I would give this to. You didn't like it? Okay. Hey, if you don't like the solar panel, you don't like the solar panel. I'm not going to make you use it. It's up to you, buddy.
Oh, right.
I do fear that old man Cedar has potentially lost his mind. He's sitting here staring at a solar panel in his log cabin. All right, let's go see whatever.
How embarrassing.
Oh, he's not even staring at it. He's talking to it. Okay, we're gonna let him be. Let's go check in on pollination technician. See what we need to get a good room for him too. I feel bad for the poor guy.
Ahoy hoy, Delulu Daddy.
Ahoy, that's a new one.
Dad,
Try living with Michael Myers. I don't know. I don't know that I want you to. See, here's the thing: is I don't want to tell them no, right? Like if they want to live with somebody, I want to give them the ability to do so. But also, does your wife Jennifer Coolidge want to live with Michael Myers? That I'm not so sure on.
If I lived with Michael Myers, we'd be spending a lot of time together. What's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day if Michael Myers and I lived together?
Okay, I have an idea. We'll try it. Sharpening. Sharpening. We'll do knives. I always think, whenever I think Michael Myers, I always think of knives because of Dead by Daylight.
Sharpening knives?
Sure.
I think you're right.
And that could also work,
I'll go talk to him.
you know, work well in other instances too. So we'll give it a try. We'll see what he thinks.
Dad, can I have a word?
What's up, pollination tech?
Well, if the two of us live together, what's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sharpening
Wow.
knives.
Okay, this one worked out too. We've been
We are so compatible.
having a lot of luck.
Let's move in together.
Well, having a lot of luck in the sense that people want to live together. Not a lot of luck in the sense of now I have 4 houses I need to find space for. No, because this is one of the existing houses actually, because him and Jennifer already live together, if I'm remembering that correctly. So I think we should be fine. This, if anything, is just giving us more space for a singular house, which
This is gonna be a
is
blast.
fine.
Where should we live?
Yeah, you can live in pollination technician, so that's fine.
Of course. Why did
If I would have said in a new home, would he have moved out of his house with Jennifer to go live with Michael Myers? Maybe I should have tested it in hindsight.
I'm sure we'll have a great time living in this house together.
What an interesting
Say,
crew.
do you have any ideas
What
for
an
what to call our house?
interesting crew. We've got Michael Myers, we've got pollination technician from The Sims, and we have Jennifer Coolidge.
I hope you'll keep checking in on
No, we don't need to put a name on the house or on the. Yeah, we can just leave it as it is for right now. Okay. Okay, well, we leveled them up, which is exciting. So let's see what else we can. I don't know that any of these really fit. Little quirks, on the other hand. I guess we don't really have too much other than like the eating ones. Those were the new ones. He already has a walk. He already has a greeting too. Okay, this is gonna be tough. He has an expression already. I guess let me look up real quick. What are some other? I know some other Sims expressions, obviously. Popular Sims expressions. Oh, you know what it could be? I do kind of like the, you know, in Sims 4 when they have the loading screen and they have the live, laugh, love. What is it? Leave. If you type in leave, Leeb into Google, it's the first suggestion that comes up. Leaf Lerv. So let's try that. He can do... That can be his catchphrase. I actually don't hate that for him. Leave. This is so unserious. Leaf Lerv. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see what we got. There you go. Perfect. You said it perfectly. Yeah, it was. Just for you, buddy. Made just for you. Wow, we don't have a bedroom for any of these guys. Okay, we need to work on that. Their house is about as generic as humanly possible. Okay, let's see who else needs us. Anybody who needs us for like something serious? Oh, Jennifer Coolidge. She wants to be friends with somebody. Okay. I guess we're already here, so we might as well find out what she wants.
You're not very pretty.
I'm still so sad that we couldn't end the sentence with "and you're not very bright."
I want to be friends with Mr. Hamsworth.
Okay. Sure.
What should we talk about?
What else? What do we have for lingo? Let's maybe make this another Jennifer Coolidge one. I mean, we already have a couple ones here. We have the gays. We have hot dog.
What did you have in mind?
Let's talk about, yeah, it's gonna be a person. I want to make sure I got the spelling right. We're gonna talk about Monica Vitti. Which, if you've seen The White Lotus, you'll get the reference. Which is, honestly, if you've seen The White Lotus, you'll get this reference, and you'll probably understand why I have her all in pink. I would love to try to recreate that look that she had. Now that I'm like seeing it and pulling it up, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just a pink dress with a pink scarf. So we could definitely, and sunglasses, of course. But we could always add sunglasses to her if we needed to. Okay, Monica Vitti. That's how you spell it, right? Just double check. Monica Vitti. Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Monica Vitti.
Not quite. Let's try doing it like this. Well, I do like that they have this where you can change how it's pronounced. Probably like this.
Monica Vitti.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. I'll accept that.
Got it. I'll go talk to him about Monica Vitti.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Hamsworth. Do you feel like talking about Monica Vitti?
Monica Vitti. Funny you should bring that name up. Wait, how do you feel about Monica Vitti?
I guess I kinda like how serious Monica Vitti can be.
Really? See, I just love Monica Vitti's philosophy on life.
Oh, huh. I'm not sure Mr. Hamsworth and I were vibing,
Yeah.
so we didn't become
I was gonna say, it's
friends.
kind of a weird pair, to be honest. So, that checks out. Makes sense. Sorry it didn't work out, though. Alright, let's see what we can give her for food. I think we'll give her a chocolate sundae to cheer up.
Yum.
Okay. Look at that.
I feel like a heavy weight
Oh,
has
okay,
been
so it did
lifted
cheer
from
her
my
up.
shoulders.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Let's see what else we can do. I do want to see... Well, I guess we could go look at the clothes separately. I do want to see if we can somehow try to recreate that Monica, the Monica V look that she had in this show. Let's see. Yeah, we really got to do something about these 3 houses. Especially now, because now I have, what? I've got space for a house here, space for a house here, space for 2 houses here is what I think we had before. And yeah, and then I got to figure out where I want to put these, like those big ones. Oh. Okay. I mean, hey, who am I to judge, right? I would like to see if we can maybe try to make Eleven's outfit. We can unlock something now too. We can unlock the clothing to make it. And honestly, all it is it's just a hospital gown. It's nothing that crazy, so it doesn't need to be anything super fancy. I am curious though, when you go to make clothing, how does it work? Okay, so you have a couple of different options that you can choose from. It is kind of like a robe, but it almost looks more like a long I think maybe this is the best option. Let me just see what the robe looks like. No, yeah, the robe is definitely too long. Okay, I think this could work. Now, we might get lucky. Because the robe itself, I'm just trying to zoom in to see what are the patterns on it. It's almost like... Let's see. Okay, so it's almost like little snowflakes and circles. So, I guess before we do anything, let's see if we're lucky. We might have snowflakes in here. Actually, this might work. This flower. I know it's not a snowflake, but this actually might work for what we're going for. Let me just check and see what else is in here, but I think that actually might work. It doesn't have to be perfect either. Are these whiskers? You gotta be joking me. Okay, we're gonna have to go and modify Mr. Hemsworth. I don't know if I included it in my first upload when I was making Mr. Hemsworth, but the way that I suffered trying to make whiskers, and this entire time there was a sticker. Oh man. Okay. I don't see. We could also maybe then try to use like these ties for the back. These are like actual patterns. I mean, it's kind of like this, honestly. Wait, hold on a second. This is almost like spot on, I think. It's just they're just really small. And obviously not this color. Okay, let's start by putting it just like right here in the middle. Okay, so making it that small like really kind of made it a little pixely, but that's okay. The colors are all the same. They're almost like this like bluish tone, give or take. So we could probably just use this. Let's see. It was almost more, it's like a... Yeah, I kind of think it's like this. Maybe? Let's try it and see what... But honestly, yeah, it can all be the same color. Okay. Oopsies. Well, maybe if so, maybe what I can do then is it would be like this. Let's start here, and then we just go over and over and over. I guess. Well, we don't even have to really do that, right? Because once we make one line, then we can do something like this, and then have it again repeat. And then once we have it repeating once, then we can just go and copy it, going up and down. I think it's there, right? Went too far. If this works, I think it was right there. And then can I have this just go basically completely off? Okay. Okay. Okay, we might be cooking here. I think this might be working. Okay, so then what we can do is then we can select all of this, I'm guessing. Oopsies. Like this. And then we could duplicate it like this, but now for this upper part, it should be like this. It should be every... Yeah, like every other like this. And then now that I have two of them, could I just do the same thing again? Oopsies. Copy it. But this time it would be like this, right? Yeah. And then copy it again. And then this time it's like this. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I don't know that it's matching the same essence. I wish I knew if there was... Okay, we'll stop for now. Yeah, we'll save it, and then if we want to come back, we can always come back and work on it some more. I'm just not 100% sold on it. What I would love to know is if there's like an actual hospital gown item that we'll be able to unlock later, because if we can do that, then we can save ourselves the trouble. Because the pattern, I don't really care. It's more about how it looks, and that looked definitely more like a dress than anything else. So, okay. Let's see what else we've got going on. Lord needs something from us. Lord, come on. I swear, these Miis are always falling. They fall a lot. I need to get life alert on all my Miis. Make sure that they're not falling and hurting themselves.
You really helped me out.
Right. And Hannah and Mr. Hamsworth need something, but Nitwit is having a dream. Let's go check in on Nitwit's dream first and foremost and see what he's up to. Dreaming about marbles. Okay. Floating marbles at that. Is this not the same exact dream that we just saw with... It was Hannah, right? But with, hers was about cake, not marbles. Okay. I think it is the same one. Yeah. We don't need to watch twice. This time he's just being rewarded with a marble. The dream manifested treasure, you got a marble. Okay. Not too much, Nitwit. I think we're good. Alright, let's see what Hannah and Mr. Hemsworth need.
Snap elbow. DD comment ram. April. Yes, Saroni.
How much do you love me?
I love you this much.
Well, I love you this much.
Oh, then I love you this much.
This is cute. Oh,
I love you.
you know what? I always speak a little too soon. Okay. Well, I'm glad that they're so in love with one another. That's really something special. Soulmates and super in love. Oh, they're on a date. Okay. Now for Mr. Hemsworth, one thing I do want to check now that I saw your nose.
Has anybody ever told you that your nose looks like my parents'?
Okay. For Mr. Hemsworth, I want to... Let's try editing him. Because like, what I would like to see is, now that I know that those whiskers are there, I would like to see if I can use those. I'm scared to mess it up though, if I don't like it. Oh, I forgot that was... Okay. I think these are his eye... Yeah, these are considered eyebrows. Now for the white, I was also thinking, rather than having the painted part, we could... I think there's like a weird beard. Why am I blanking on where this is? Am I okay? It was... There's one facial... Yeah, this right here. This one was so strange. Oh, you know what it is? But the problem is we can't... I couldn't do anything else with it. Like, I couldn't make it bigger or move it up or anything. Okay. Well, that's not great. Okay. I know we're changing up Mr. Hemsworth and how he looks a little bit. But it's because we've grown. We've learned and we've grown. And we're going to make it even better. So, I actually don't hate if this is like this. And then maybe in the face paint we can make his nose... And this was something I think I tried to do. Make his nose more of like a pink color. Let's see. Should be... kind of like this, honestly. I guess we could always go, like, when we go in, we could always move his nose down if we needed to. Okay, let's try that. And then, where are those whiskers? Oh, look at all this. Oh, we have all the faces and stuff, too. Okay, sick. All the food. Okay. This is actually pretty good to know. Okay. Okay. Learning more about this mode. Do I like these better or worse? think I like them better. I think I like this, and then for the eye, then we could actually maybe give him real eyebrows. Oops, I didn't mean to go back into that. Let's go. We're done. Maybe we could actually give him those same eyebrows that we did, but as actual eyebrows. And maybe we just make them... I kind of like him better without eyebrows, to be honest. And then nose, maybe we just move that down a notch. Yeah. See, I think this might be better. We can even move the mouth down a little bit too. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is better. I think I like this better. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Definitely looks more like a hamster, I think. And I like that this the white... The thing that was driving me crazy about the white circle that he had on his face is that it like didn't go under and it felt very 2D. That's the only kind of complaint I have with the face paint. I know why it is. Like, I understand why they made face paint the way that they did, but that is the one downside, right? Like, it does feel very 2D. It doesn't feel very 3D, especially if you're trying to make things like hair or facial hair and stuff with it, so... Okay, cool. Well, he still has his essence, but he looks a little bit more like an actual hamster, which is, yeah, very cute. Okay, I'm happier with the change. I'm more inclined to keep him on the island now. It was really the face paint that was kind of throwing me off, if I'm being 100% honest. All right, let's see what Old Man Cedar is dreaming up. Okay. Something told me he was gonna fall. Yeah.
What a weird
Okay, that's
dream.
a creative item to give after that dream. An hourglass. Okay. I kind of like that for him, honestly, too.
What's
Because
up?
he doesn't have a way of tracking time necessarily. So I kind of like that. The other thing we could give him too, I think, we do have a compass. Let's try giving him a compass. He didn't like the solar panel, so let's see if he likes the compass a little bit more. This feels like something he would definitely... Okay, well, maybe he's just very stubborn. Maybe he just wants to figure it out. He thinks solar panels and compasses are... He considers it cheating. I don't know. Makes it too easy on himself. I have no idea. Okay. Moving on from our friend, the Hermit. The other thing okay, so yeah, here was the other thing I wanted to do too, is we have kind of like this road here that could go out, and that could even go out and down. I do want this to still remain a pier, but I will say, like, our island feels very heavy towards this side, and I think this section over here almost makes more sense for like the smaller houses, and then for the bigger houses we can maybe have this entire section down here, and there could even be like a shared, like there could be a shared beach on this side that then connects over here. So that's something I would like to try. I guess maybe let's focus a little bit on that. That's kind of what I wanted to do on a lot of these live streams as well, because recording these, like building and stuff in a video is never super entertaining, because it's just long and a lot of times I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Let's do it like this. I feel like it should maybe just come down. Let's go something like this. And then... could do... kind of like the idea of like having almost like a dirt path this way. Because obviously somebody would cut around, like nobody's actually going to walk through, like walk all the way around if they're just trying to get from here to here. So maybe we do like a small little dirt path. Okay, I kind of like that. I think that works. And then... for this section over here, because again, I want to keep this open. We can maybe, I mean, these are also bigger houses, right? So it feels like these would be maybe more expensive. That's why they're living together. So they could maybe be nicer, like waterfront property even. I also think, well, I am struggling a little bit because I'm building with the cobblestone, which is really just a pathway. I should probably be building with the grass, huh? Something like this. Honestly, maybe even something like this, where we're really just kind of winging it here, honestly, to see what sticks. I didn't mean to get rid of some of our new path, but that's okay. We can always paint it back. Okay. Let me see. Let me remind myself how big these houses are. Pretty big, honestly. Backyard. They definitely need to have a backyard or like a backspace. It just it just feels weird if they don't. So maybe we do that. And then honestly, you know what we could even do? So this could be like this, maybe something like that. We'll put the beach down. Something like that, maybe. Okay, I don't hate that. We could maybe even consider. No, I don't like that. Okay, I don't mind that. And then for the fences, we should use. I think we have some nicer fences that we can buy now, right? Or maybe I haven't unlocked them yet. No, these ones, the wooden fences. I like just these actually normal wooden ones. Let me buy 10 of them.
Thank you very much.
And then what we can do here would be something like this. Oh. Well, I went through those fast. Let's do... I'm also just trying to see if there's anything else that stands out that we can maybe buy for the backyard. I kind of like the idea that maybe they have a bonfire in the backyard too. Tree for sure. We could do some flowers. And then...
Thank you very much.
let's see. One there, one there, one here, and then we'll leave it, and then that feels like you could enter in, you know, that way. For the tree, we should definitely have, I guess we could even consider having the tree on the beach. That feels like it might make more sense. And then we could still have one in the yard if we wanted to. Not the conifer. I think the pine tree definitely feels better for the island that we're making for Hermit. So maybe let's go and buy. Let's see. I doubt we can put this here, right? No. But we can put it here. And I kind of like the idea of having it right here. Let's try that. We'll use the weeds. Not all of them. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. We can put a rock right here. And then in the backyard, maybe we do like a row of flowers here. We could do one of each color. Excuse me. We'll do, yeah. Excuse me. We'll do a row of flowers like that. I wonder, can we put... I doubt it, but can we put this on top of the flowers? We can. Okay. That's really good to know. I'm gonna buy a bunch of these. I like having these as kind of like the separator here. See, that's cute. Okay, I like that. And then we could even put underneath this, instead of the normal grass, we could do that to give it more of that like overgrown feel. And then maybe back here what we'll also add is we'll add that bonfire. I think that makes sense. Perfect. I wonder, can we even put... Is there not like a smaller chair?
Welcome.
Maybe we have to unlock it, but I feel like a smaller chair would be fitting. Because right now we only have like pretty big chairs. Yeah. Let's see what else here. It is cool that you can buy multiple of these. You can have multiple restaurants on the island. So we can put it here. So maybe what we do then is we do that. We move this right here. And then we can also have... do some weeds right here. Okay. I think that could be nice. Over here, this should definitely be built up a lot more. So I think we could probably put a palm tree right here, for example. Maybe right here, actually. And then we can have a couple of flowers. Maybe these ones. And then, but also the weeds that we... Yeah. Okay. I like that. And then let's make the pathway go through. So something like this. Okay. I like that for the big house. Yeah, that just take these big houses, they just take up so much more space than the other ones. And then we can move, and I'm not opposed to having one over here, right? Like we don't have to have them all in one spot by any means. And maybe even now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Lord gets moved. I think we had him like this, and then I think there was another one right there. I don't have another small house that I can test with right now though. But I think it was like that, and then we could maybe even move... Butters maybe could even go maybe right here. Like, I'm not opposed to having... Yeah, I actually don't mind this. And then for the backyard for them, we could maybe even make this go out a little bit more to make it a little bit nicer. Let's see what we could do here with this. Because we can obviously always extend the beach if we need to. Maybe something like that. And it doesn't have to be like a crazy extension either, you know. Maybe something like this. I do want to have another palm tree though, because that one got that. Like, I liked how that one looked. Obviously, I get why we can't have another one, but I would like to try to fit another one. So let's see what we've got. Okay, we can put one right here though. That's not terrible, honestly. And then yeah, that's gonna interfere, isn't it? I wonder, can we do one of these smaller trees? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think this works. And then what we'll do is we'll just add some more weeds around this tree. Maybe in front of this one we can even maybe add a rock there instead. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm loving, because I don't want it to be all over the beach either. You know, like they shouldn't feel like the weeds have taken over the beach by any means. Maybe we just need to... Maybe it just needs to stay like that. Okay, and then for this one... We were saying... I thought for sure that might fit. Okay, well that's fine though. We can leave it back here like this to give a little bit more space. I don't mind that. And then over here... I wish we could... Do we maybe move this over one? If I move it over one, then this tree doesn't need to go anywhere. Yeah, I think I prefer that. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll just have these hedges go down this way. Maybe not even all of them, right? Like we could do maybe like that. This rock could now go here instead, and then maybe we put like some flowers on that. Yeah, I think I feel better about this. For sure. Let's see. I wish it lined up more with the street, but I think that's fine that it doesn't. And then back here, what we can do... We have more of these hedges, we can throw some of these down. I think we even maybe do it like... I don't love that, but maybe we can move this one closer. Move a rock. And we'll move the tulips here. Weeds here. Do a rock here. And then maybe we have like a little dirt pathway that goes around to the back of the house. That could be cute. Let's see. Something like that. maybe even put something right here to give it, you know, to have a reason that you had to go around. I think honestly even a rock. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind having one of the houses here. I feel like that feels fine. And then the other house we could put over here. Like this. And then basically we just do the same kind of concept, right? We put this here. This will be, let's see. Okay. Like that. And then I guess we could have like a park in the middle. That would be kind of nice. Now I do want to do the same thing, like where I give these guys a backyard. So maybe what that means, or maybe they don't even have a backyard. Maybe they have more of like a side yard. This also could just be like a small, like we could just continue this. Yeah, I don't think that that's terrible either. Yeah, I think that could work. Let's see where we can put pretty much anywhere as long as it's not directly next to the house. So we could probably put one, we could maybe put one down here and then maybe another one right there, yeah. To really make it feel more full. Okay, I like that. I think that's good. And then, like I said, in the middle of these two houses, we could have one. And then we could always put another house next door to this one if we wanted to. Which I like. Maybe the backyard for this house is also more of like a deck. That could potentially work. Could do something like... We could even have it go out like this from right there. And then maybe we have the sand right here. I know I'm not saying a whole lot. I'm just super concentrated, which is, like I said, why I wanted to do the live streams to decorate and stuff, because I just feel like it's not super interesting in a video, but watching it live and being able to give your guys' input and kind of feedback is always super helpful too. So definitely let me know what you want me to do here, because any help is very much accepted. I think we can use these same fences. I feel good about that. Have them go across. Let me just make sure that there's not a better option, but I think those are, yeah, those are definitely the best option right now. We can always change them in the future too if we need to. So we'll go with this, like that, like this, and like this. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe back here, I don't know if there's really much that we'd be able to fit. We can try.
Welcome.
Maybe even if it's just like an umbrella. Maybe an umbrella and a lounge chair. Let's just see.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if they're actually going to be able... I can't place it. Tough. Okay, so that's a no-go. I mean, we can still have these for sure. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just buy another one of these.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
And then this one I'll move right here, and then I'll put another one down. I don't mind, like I said, I don't even know if these are going to be usable, but I think having 2 of these back here kind of feels like it could fit. And then there could be over here, this is where we could have like another dirt path probably. Also plant some more flowers, have some right here, maybe some back here. Some weeds, maybe a rock right here. And then the dirt path we can have going, leading up to the back of the house. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I kind of like the direction that we're going over here. This feels nice. And then we can always get rid of this other small island if we need to. Right now I don't mind it. It kind of works, but I have a feeling that we'll probably need to get rid of that at some point. Also, how big? I'm guessing at some point we'll unlock all of this extra space. Right? Which, if we do, that's exciting. Because any space is very, very, very much appreciated right now. Okay, so I feel good about this then. Yeah, we have the house for the villagers here. Or for the Miis, the smaller houses. Yeah, I like that. And then we can do the same thing. We'll have 2 on this side, 2 on this side. And then maybe going up this way, we can start to put a couple more. Maybe there's like a couple of streets. We can figure out what we want to do there. But yeah, the island's it's gonna feel full pretty quick, I think. 70 Miis is a lot, especially when you're talking about decorating for 'em and stuff. Okay, for our little hermit over here, I do want to maybe give him a staircase down. So maybe what I'm going to do here, I do want to leave a palm tree for sure. I think what we'll do, put that like that. We can put the staircase, which he'll need. Right there. And then where can I put this? Okay, so I can put it next to his house. It just has to be on like that side. Okay. I feel like this is good for now. We'll add more. I don't want to add a ton of, well, let's buy a few more.
Welcome.
Also buy a few of these. I don't think there's really much else. Yeah, we'll do
Thank
that.
you very much.
Okay, let's see. Can add one right here. Like I said, I really wanted to, like, this part of the island, it should feel pretty overgrown. So I get for trying to use the D-pad. Alright, we'll do this, and then... or maybe the rock makes more sense on the beach. Do something right there. Doesn't super matter, I guess, at the end of the day, huh? Okay, we can do some of that. Yeah, I feel like that feels pretty good. We can always make it bigger in the back. I think that's something that we could definitely work on later. I will give him a little dirt path as well. That leads him to that, yeah. Okay. Our little hermit island. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that feels good. I feel like that feels good for now. I do want to continue building this out, and I think I probably will, either in a live stream tomorrow or later this week in a video, who knows. I'll do something about it, but I don't want to get too deep into the weeds with it right now. I also think on this side, I don't know if I want to put anything. I think I kind of just want to close this section off. We'll see. I want to think about it a little bit, but let's leave the island editor mode for right now. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. We got our Chiquita banana. Jennifer Coolidge and Cameron are taking a stroll, and then I can also fix up this area tomorrow. Let's see what Lord wants to be friends with somebody. So let's see who she wants to be friends with.
Huh. Good evening.
Good evening. It must be Hannah, right? Yeah.
I want to be friends with Hannah.
Sure.
What should we talk about?
What should we talk about? Let's see. Randy Marsh's famous quotes. What should we talk about?
What did you have in mind?
Let's see. There are a couple of good ones that I am looking at. Let's talk about let's see. I'm like going through and reading these. I also should, for my next stream, I should figure out how I can pull some of this stuff up on the screen so I can show you guys too. Hang on. Pause on that. Okay. What is the thing that he... Hold on. My Google searches are going to be... The pangolin, yeah. Let's talk about that. Because that was what he had relations with, right? That that started COVID-19.
Pangolin?
Sure.
Got it. I'll go
yeah,
talk to
Hannah about a
pangolin.
pangolin. Let's see what she thinks. Something tells me she's not going to be super interested or impressed for that matter.
Good evening, Hannah. Do you feel like talking about a pangolin?
Sure. But let me ask you this. Let's say you're offered a large pangolin for a small pangolin. Lord, which do you choose?
Well, that's easy. I have to go with the large pangolin, hands down.
Alright.
Right. Of course you would. Everybody knows a Mondo-sized pangolin is the only choice. I like the way you think, Lord.
You know, I could honestly sit here and talk about a massive pangolin for hours. Did we just become friends?
Yup, roar.
Okay. Well, now that they've talked about the pangolin, let's see if anybody else needs us for anything. Good friends. Okay. Now we can...
Behold the friendship power of a ginormous pangolin. Hannah and I are going to get along great.
Okay.
I could listen to Lord talk all day and never get bored.
Roar.
Roar.
So clever.
They're chatting about Britney Spears on a walk. Oh, okay. We're just walking through each other. Let's see. What else is going on? Alright. Mr. Hamsworth needs something as well. Yeah, I definitely prefer his look now.
I wish I had a video game collection. Oh, don't mind me. Just thinking out loud. Squeak.
Squeak.
I'd like some dinner.
We can get you some dinner. Let's see. How about some meatballs? Let us know what you think about that. Oh, okay. He really liked it. Okay. Hey, a win's a win. Half the battle is just getting them to like what I'm feeding them. Okay. Is there anything we can give him? No, nothing really stands out, huh? Not for him, no. Okay. I would love to. Like I said, I know in the I think it was in the other Tomodachi Life, they did have a hamster wheel style room, so that's kind of what I'm after. I would like to try to get him that if I can, and I think those only change. Yeah, they change weekly, so yeah, all these are still the same. Okay. Trying to say, I feel like, didn't we unlock one? Or maybe, I guess, maybe do these not even unlock? Maybe you just get them from doing certain things? Because we have the...
Please come again.
The, what was it called? Let's see. We had the, yeah, this one, the Sparkling Stars. So we have that one, but that one didn't look like we could buy it. So maybe we can't buy it. Maybe it's just like... if we get it, we get it, and that's it. Okay, let's see here. Anything else that we need to do? I think everything else is like either games or whatever. I guess let's check in on Butters. Maybe Butters will be where we wrap it up for the night. It's already pretty late.
Hey.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with the Zoom quiz, Butters. You'll be our last bit of entertainment for the night. Let's see if I can actually win it first too.
What do you think it is?
It's definitely not Towley. I feel like a waffle.
The answer is...
Which, I'm happy to see that there's a waffle, because then that means that there is a waffle food that we can then give
what
to...
do you think it is?
To 11
the answer
later.
Is engagement ring. And finally, the last Sundinaya. What do you think it is?
Perfume. Yeah, it has to be perfume.
The correct answer is...
yeah,
perfume.
Okay. I was going to say, if it's either of the other ones, then I have no idea.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize.
Always the middle one. Always the middle one. Oh, a dog. Oh, there's a hamster. Oh my god, we need to get that hamster. I want Mr. Hamsworth to have a hamster as a pet. We need to get that. Well, at least we know now it's in the small box. Let's just check. Speak of the devil. Oh, he has hiccups. Alright. No worries. I'm the master here when it comes to getting hiccups out of my Miis. Well.
Oh
yeah. 3 times? I think that's pretty good. I'll take it. A win's a win. But yeah, I definitely like how we made the white part of his face using facial hair. I think it looks a lot better, I think. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Especially because it's shadowed and stuff too. Oh, he leveled up. Okay. Let's see. Little quirks. Kind of like the eats cutely. He does the walking with tiny steps. Is there anything else? I also kind of like this one too. Yeah, let's give him the stands restlessly. I feel like that feels good for him too. I feel a little different. Squeak. Alright. Hannah in love? What do you mean? Oh, I guess they're not married yet, are they? Or are they?
Huh.
I thought they were both married.
I'm not even sure what this feeling
Yeah, they're
is.
spouse.
I've been imagining what life would be like if my
Oh
and I
my
had a child.
God.
Or might be nice. Might
Is this
be
gonna be
great.
our first
Maybe.
kid? Oh, so nothing happens. Is it just like prompt, like getting me ready for...
Did you know Lord has a lucky pangolin? He was telling me all about it.
Okay.
And I think we bonded.
So we could potentially expect... We could potentially expect the kid from Hannah and Mr. Hamsworth in the near future, it seems. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to leave this part here. Like I said, this happens to me every night. Every night I sit down, I say, you know, I'll probably play for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. That's what I would like to do. An hour and a half later, and here we are. So I'm going to leave this part here.
I want to try some frozen yogurt topped with a milkshake. Roar.
Okay. We got Hannah interrupting us. I'm going to leave this part here. I'll definitely be doing more live streams moving forward now that I have all of my technical issues resolved. Like I said, I will be trying to do live streams on TikTok as well as soon as we get that 50 follower mark, I think it is. So if you are a big TikTok person, I have our TikTok. It's listed on my YouTube channel, so feel free to go and follow me over there. Otherwise, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for chatting. It was fun hanging out with you guys. I would love to hear your suggestions if you're catching this video after the fact. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this, either Tomodachi Life or other similar games, feel free to subscribe. And I'll keep bringing out that content for you guys. So, yeah, like I said, we'll leave it here until next time. I hope everybody has a great night. Maybe we'll stream tomorrow. We'll kind of play it by ear a little bit. If I do, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and if not, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Take it easy and have a great evening.